Good morning. Good morning. So this morning I want to just share a quick story. I guess this is story time. And I know it's random. It doesn't line up with what I usually talk about, but it's connected. It is connected. And it's connected to being over 50. Because these are the things that happen. So I think I mentioned in a previous video when I was Ubering or trying to Uber over the weekend that I was having some pain in my foot. Wasn't sure what it was, but I just was having some pain. So I yesterday, which was Monday, I went to work. Okay, back up a little bit. Over the weekend I kind of I took it easy after Ubering. My foot was hurting really bad. Came home, soaked my foot, Epsom salt and the whole nine. I think I put some cream on it. I have some cream that I'm using. Put some cream on it and then just took it easy the rest of the day. Although, I wasn't wearing shoes in the house. I was wearing, I wear these little slides that, where my toes are out. I wear that around the house. So it's not like there was no pressure or anything against my big toe. And this is all, this situation is all my big toe. It's not my whole foot or anything. It's just my big toe on my left foot. So, okay. So again, I'm wearing my open toe slides around the house. So I don't feel any pain because my foot is not pressing against anything. So I think I'm good. Yesterday I go to work. I'm good. I'm able to walk, around the office and whatnot. I'm good for the, morning part of the day. So then gradually my foot, my big toe starts hurting again. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go see someone because this keeps happening and it's constant. So I need to go to the doctor. I need to go see somebody. So my company and this is my day job that I was at. My company has a we have our Medicare, not Medicare. We have our medical, insurance and all. And then we have this I don't know how you phrase it, but it's kind of like an urgent care, but it's for our office or our, it's for my job. It's like an urgent care, and it's literally right across the parking lot from where I work, but it's for my whole job. Anyway, so I made an appointment. They could only take me at 4:00 in the afternoon. So made the appointment, 4:00. Great. Let me get this checked out to see what it is. At that point, I watched some YouTube videos over the weekend. I was really, I'm thinking I have an ingrown toenail. I'm thinking this is my self-diagnosis. I have an ingrown toenail. Everything I watched on YouTube and, it's an ingrown toenail. And I saw some videos where they cut out the ingrown toenail, and it was just no, I just got a pedicure. They can't do that to my foot. So anyway, so I went to the doctor's appointment, and they're kind of like an urgent care. They handle anything. You could have a toothache, you could have a ingrown toenail, and they can handle it. I mean, they may have to refer you to, either your primary care or whoever, but they can at least give you a, overall basic diagnosis of what's going on. So I go there, and I've gone there. I mean, they've been our little place where we go for years. So I've gone there many, many times for all kinds of things, from, flu, cold, and then stuff like this. Okay, So I go there and doctor comes in, and now I've only seen 2 doctors. Even when I got COVID and they had to do like a whole video thing conference with me. I've only seen 2 doctors during this whole time ever. These 2 women doctors. So a new doctor walks in the door, a female. You know, I mean, they just happen to all, you know, all the doctors there just happen to be female, at least that I've seen. So this new doctor walks in. She's a woman, and I'm like, okay, hi, you know, and she, you know, introduced herself and everything. I'm like, hi, I haven't seen you before, you know. And so you know, she starts to ask me what's going on, and I tell her and everything, my whole foot story and all. Okay, so then she looks at the foot. She, you know, puts my foot up on this little thing, and she looks at it, and she's like, okay. Now, as she's looking at it, I start having deja vu. And I'm like, and I tell her, I'm like, I think I've been here before for my foot for the same exact issue. Like, maybe you have in your notes, because I'm thinking, if I've been there before for the same issue, maybe you have in your notes what they gave me to treat it. So she's like, okay. And she starts researching in the notes, you know, in my file. And what she comes up with, sorry, I got to put the heat on. What she comes up with, that I did have the exact same problem. And do you know, it was 3 years ago, almost the exact same day, which me and her both found very, you know, interesting. I went to her yesterday, which was January 27th. 3 years ago, January 25th, I went to the same medical practice place and had the exact same issue. And I'm like, that is, and on the 25th this year, I had the same issue. It just was the weekend. So, you know, I don't go there on the weekend because it's nowhere near my home, even though they are open on the weekend. Anyway, so she saw that I had the exact same issue. But now, I think the way she explains it to me, sorry, the sun is coming out. The way she explained it to me is, I may have told them that I thought I had an ingrown toenail, which was what I did this time. I may have to move my car with that sun glare. But it turned out to be, it wasn't an ingrown toenail. Oh, well, she said, I think I'm going to move. I don't think I'm going to move because the glare is just, I don't like the glare. She told me it's actually a foot fungus. How gross is that? A foot fungus. Oh, I still see the sun. It's still there. Oh, okay, that's better. It's actually a foot fungus. Like I said, how gross is that? So yeah, so it appears that I have a foot fungus in my left foot toe. And that's the problem. And so we started talking about what causes foot fungus and everything. So she asked me about my diet, and she was like, you know, like, do you have any issues with insulin and, you know, anything like that going on? And I was like, well, I believe, I was like pre-diabetic or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that was actually a diagnosis, but no, this is what it was. My doctor told me that I was leaning towards being pre-diabetic, Like, I wasn't pre-diabetic, but if I kept going down the road I was going to be pre-diabetic, and then ultimately diabetic. Okay, so yeah, so that's what she came up with. So then she read the notes even more to see like how did they treat it, and they didn't really treat it with anything other than, like, she told me, continue to do the like daily soak my foot with some Epsom salt, and then put something like a Neosporin on it, like a Neosporin, put that on it. And it, it's not going to happen in one time, but if I keep doing it, like maybe in a week or so, it should go away. But so then we got on the whole subject of diet, and I told her that I recently changed my diet completely, I had lost some weight, and because I also shared with her that I had this major issue with dandruff, like major issue with dandruff, and she was like, yeah, that's fungus. Like, it's all connected. Like, your body, it's all connected. If you got a foot fungus, you got dandruff issues. In the beginning of the winter, I had dandruff so bad, it was, it's embarrassing. I couldn't wear black because it would be all over me. When I would go get my hair done, my beautician would be like, girl. And we would use a special shampoo, but it was all coming from my gut. You could put the best shampoo in the world, the tea tree shampoo and all of this clarifying shampoo, all of that. And that's just surface. That's just surface level. You got to get to the root, and the root is your gut. Let me just add this little piece right here. The dandruff part totally cleared up. And again, I've changed my diet. That part totally cleared up. I got my hair done this past weekend, and I had my, I mentioned to my, because there's a special shampoo that my beautician told me to get, and I bring it with me every time I get my hair done. And I forgot it this weekend, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the shampoo. How's my scalp looking? And she was like, your scalp looks great. She was like, there's no buildup, there's no dandruff, there's no, like, it looks great. And I was like, wow. So clearly, cleaning up my diet definitely impacted my scalp. So that's great. Now I just have to continue on that path, and hopefully it will clear up this fungus issue, this foot fungus issue. Yeah. So me and this woman just started clicking, and we started just talking about diet and how that plays into your body. Different aspects of your body and illness and disease. And she was like, she was on the more naturopathic, road to healing versus modern medicine. Even though she was a doctor, MD, she was on the natural path. And she said to me that she actually is not going to be there that long because it's just not working out. Like, they don't want her there because she's constantly telling patients how they can heal themselves naturally. And they're like, ain't nobody got time for that. You just need to prescribe them some drugs and treat the symptom. Forget about the root cause. I shared with her that I also go to a naturopathic doctor as well. And I've been going to her for almost a year now. And, you know, she checks all my levels, my hormonal levels and all of that. And she prescribes supplements for me that I take to combat, you know, different deficiencies that I've had. So like all of this is connected, but she just lit up when I told her that I go to a naturopathic doctor. In addition to my primary care, and you know, like I believe in natural healing, but I also believe in modern day medicine. There's a place for it. Like we need to go get our blood work done. We need to see what our levels are from the modern medicine today and the technology that is available to us today. All of that's available, so go get that done, you know. But there's a lot of things that we can heal on our own, and primarily from our diet. So, and I mean, I haven't always been on this journey because, you know, just a few months ago, I was driving through drive-thrus like it was just what I did. But I definitely see the difference. I see the results in cleaning up my diet, eating fruits, vegetables that are put on this earth for us to not only to eat, that's what we're supposed to be eating, but to heal ourselves too when we do get something. So me and this woman just had a great connection, and it was very inspiring to have a doctor that understood that everything isn't just, hey, hey, you got this issue, hey, let me prescribe this pill. Because clearly whatever they prescribed or whatever was done 3 years ago is back. It's back. But also my diet didn't really change until very recent. The other thing she said, that it takes a long time when you do change your diet, it takes a long time for that to show up on, in your blood work and, the results to actually impact any tests that you're taking. So that was important to know. But I just have to continue on the path that I'm on as far as healing. I'm going to do the Neosporin. I purchased some last night. I was just too tired to even do that. But I'm definitely going to do the Neosporin. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you. I thought it was very interesting and but also very encouraging that I got this woman who is a MD, but also on the naturopathic, path as well. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below what are your thoughts on natural healing and just everything I was just talking about. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.